Ever feel like your partner just doesn't get you? Or maybe you don't understand them? It all comes down to one thing: communication. Welcome to the channel, where we talk about real-life relationship struggles and how to fix them. Today, we're diving into the silent relationship killer, lack of communication. By the end of this video, you'll learn how to spot the signs, understand the consequences, and most importantly, how to fix it. Let's get started. Communication is the foundation of any strong relationship. It's how we express love, resolve conflicts, and stay connected. But when communication breaks down, it can lead to misunderstandings, emotional distance, and even the end of a relationship. So, how do you know if you're struggling with communication? Let's break it down. Here are some common signs of poor communication in relationships. Avoiding tough conversations. Do you or your partner shy away from discussing difficult topics? For example, maybe you avoid talking about finances, future plans, or even how you're feeling because you're afraid of starting an argument. Misinterpretation. Do you often feel like your words are being misunderstood or taken out of context? For instance, you might say something harmless, but your partner takes it as criticism or an attack. Lack of emotional expression. Are you or your partner holding back feelings instead of sharing them openly? This can look like one-word answers, shutting down during conversations, or just not expressing how you truly feel. Constant interruptions. Do you or your partner interrupt each other mid-sentence? This can make the other person feel unheard and disrespected. Body language cues. Are there signs like crossed arms, lack of eye contact, or turning away during conversations? These nonverbal cues can speak volumes about how disconnected you might feel. If any of these sound familiar, you're not alone. Many couples struggle with this, but the good news is it's fixable. Now let's talk about what happens when communication breaks down. The consequences can be devastating. Emotional distance. Without open communication, you start to feel disconnected from your partner. You might feel like you're living parallel lives instead of sharing a life together. Unresolved conflicts. Small issues pile up because you're not addressing them, leading to bigger arguments. For example, if you never talk about how your partner's habits bother you, those little annoyances can turn into major resentments over time. Increased arguments. Misunderstandings and assumptions can turn minor disagreements into full-blown fights. Instead of resolving issues, you end up in a cycle of blame and defensiveness. Loss of intimacy. Emotional and physical intimacy often suffer when communication is lacking. You might feel less connected, less understood, and less valued in the relationship. Breakdown of trust. When you're not communicating openly, trust can erode. You might start wondering if your partner is hiding something or if they truly care about your feelings. The longer this goes on, the harder it becomes to repair the relationship. But don't worry, there's hope. Here are some practical solutions to improve communication in your relationship. Active listening. Pay attention to what your partner is saying without interrupting or planning your response. Show that you're listening by nodding, maintaining eye contact, and summarizing what they've said. For example, you can say, "So what I'm hearing is that you feel overwhelmed at work and you need more support at home." Set aside quality time. Dedicate time to talk without distractions. No phones, no TV, just the two of you. This could be a daily check-in or a weekly relationship meeting where you discuss how things are going. Avoid assumptions. Don't assume you know what your partner is thinking or feeling. Ask questions instead. For example, instead of saying, "You don't care about me," try asking, "Can you help me understand why you didn't call me back?" Use as statements. Instead of blaming your partner, express how you feel. For example, say, "I feel hurt when you don't listen to me," instead of, "You never listen to me." Practice empathy. Try to see things from your partner's perspective. Even if you don't agree, understanding their feelings can help you connect on a deeper level. Seek professional help. If you're really struggling, consider seeing a couples therapist. They can provide tools and strategies tailored to your specific situation. These small changes can make a huge difference. Let me share a real-life example. Meet Sarah and John. They were on the brink of breaking up because they felt like they were speaking different languages. Sarah felt unheard, and John felt criticized. They decided to try active listening and set aside 15 minutes every day to talk without distractions. At first, it was awkward. They didn't know how to express themselves without getting defensive. But over time, they started to understand each other better. Sarah learned that John's silence wasn't indifference. It was his way of processing emotions. John realized that Sarah's frustration came from a place of wanting to feel connected. They also started using I statements and practicing empathy. Instead of saying, "You never help around the house," Sarah would say, "I feel overwhelmed when I have to do everything myself. Can we figure out a way to share the responsibilities?" It wasn't easy, but it was worth it. Today, Sarah and John are stronger than ever, and they credit their improved communication for saving their relationship. To recap, poor communication can lead to emotional distance, unresolved conflicts, and more arguments. But by practicing active listening, setting aside quality time, and avoiding assumptions, you can rebuild that connection. Remember, communication is a skill, and like any skill, it takes practice. Start small, be patient with each other, and celebrate the progress you make along the way. Now, I want to hear from you. Comment below, what's your biggest communication struggle in relationships? Let's start a conversation because that's what it's all about. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who needs it, and don't forget to subscribe for more relationship tips. Also, hit that notification bell so you never miss a new video. And before you go, I have a challenge for you. Try one of the communication techniques we talked about today and come back in a week to let me know how it went. Did it make a difference? Were there any surprises? I'd love to hear your experiences. Remember, small changes lead to big transformations. Your relationship deserves the effort. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.